Kratos versus Asura.
Who gonna scream the loudest?
If Asura, if he wins this battle, we have to play the game on stream.
We said it. We called it. It's gonna be a good battle because both of them battle gods.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We are back, baby.
Asura. The ghost of Sparta versus the wrathful destructor. Cause sometimes you just wanna punch a god in the face. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
I
armor,
play the
and
space
skills
stage.
to
Not
find
even
out
that,
who
just
would
the
win
intro to the demo.
Basically.
In the beginning, the primordials waged war
I tell you what,
across existence.
Asura don't kill like Kratos kill. He doesn't give a fuck who you are.
Oh, now that's what I call a big bang.
From Ceto's death,
Just a little bit.
oceans would
That's it,
flow.
what is-
From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth. Thus, the world itself was born from violence.
Starting the whole messy cycle, Uranus was overthrown by his Titan son,
Uranus?
Kronos,
It was Uranus.
who was overthrown by
Kronos.
his Olympian son, Zeus, who battled his own son, Kratos.
As a classic bastard child of
He's
Zeus,
7'8".
Kratos was left among
God
Spartan
damn.
mortals,
Piccolo height.
far exceeding
Yep.
all among him. He became a
He just like
fierce
Sackboy.
warrior, winning many
He doesn't want to talk
battles
about
until finally cornered by ruthless barbarians.
Is it from PlayStation All Stars? Why he don't like Sackboy?
These guys who are
Yeah.
kicking my ass.
They did have a little what's the name on that? A little,
Try
yeah, they
not
had
to
a little,
remember. I try not to remember that game.
bro, we played that shit. Yeah, we played it a lot.
I feel like I forced y'all to play that.
You did.
But Ares had a scheme. While doing work for his god, Kratos accidentally murdered his own family, permanently
Accidentally.
marked by the ashes of his wife and daughter. He was, forevermore,
Superman, like, you stole my whole flow.
So he was kind of understandably really pissed off. Time for a new god of war.
Oh, Lord.
We're crapping their togas in fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all of them. And got some new gear out of it too.
with Poseidon's trident and Icarus's wings. Kratos
That's what I'm saying, he got
dominates both sea
shit.
and sky.
Yeah.
He also has a tendency to carry powerful severed heads, like Medusa's.
And the claws of Hades could steal souls, even the soul of Hades himself. Should have thought that one through, man.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a match for Kratos, nor was Helios, the sun god capable of moving stars and spreading light across the entire underworld.
He fought Atlas, the Titan of Strength, who broke the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do
Damn.
it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his grandpappy Kronos failed to stop him.
I feel like the newer God of War games
overthrew the primordial
grounded
punch
Kratos.
But it's crazy, they grounded, but if you read about it, he's actually stronger than this
Yeah.
one.
Light, a frankly incomprehensible feat.
Then there's Daddy's
I guess that's why the newer games you never
Proved a
felt like
serious
in danger
challenge
with
until
people he was
Kratos
fighting.
drew perhaps his ultimate weapon, the Blade of Olympus.
It can make
And it's always fuck Heimdall.
force field. Oh, and it can stab
You heard what the new one's supposed to be they thinking about doing?
Oh, the Egypt?
Yeah.
Even kill Zeus. Like
It's a good- what's the name?
like
Yeah.
son.
Even while Kratos ultimately released hope across the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Like a badass, he was unstoppable, non-stop killing and sex and even more killing. And yet, he couldn't be any more depressed.
His wife and daughter were still gone. What was he to do?
All you gotta do is beg death, please, my wife, my daughter, bring her back.
Somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife.
Hey.
Good start, buddy.
Kratos had a new lease on life, but he could not escape his past.
Triple H.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the toughest task he ever undertook. especially
Sure, that
after
would
Faye
snap that child's neck and
was
stuff. Left him in the woods somewhere.
Damn it, not again! But hey, it wasn't Kratos' fault this time, and Faye left the tools he'd need to
Not
keep
only how
the
dare you
boy
disobey your
safe,
father, how
including
dare you disobey
the
Kratos?
Leviathan act.
far from the whirling rage
I
of
am a
blazing
god
chaos.
killer.
He did.
Leviathan
Granted, he
was
didn't know
deliberate and
what his daddy had
mighty,
been
sent to
doing.
rival Mjolnir
Yeah.
itself.
Thor wishes
I love
Mjolnir
this
was as
fight.
cool as
Yeah.
this axe. It's imbued with ice magic and a poison even the gods fear.
He just
It
put
can be
Ragnarok on
summoned to Kratos'
PlayStation Plus, and I was
hand from
thinking
a
about playing it again. Then I saw
distance, and even
screenshots from different
Kratos
areas.
may have
Nope,
once been
I don't want to play this no more.
vengeance,
Oh shit, you remember it?
Right, I burnt myself out with these games because I'm trying to 100% them and extra shit, which is a lot of back and forth, back and forth.
But now
don't want to do it again.
Knew how to control his anger, which
Now I always wanted to do the new part of it with the whole.
It wasn't really story stuff. It was like,
magical properties.
he can even get so
I don't know what you call it. Just fights pretty much.
That seems like the
I do want
Like
to
a
fight
gauntlet
here.
thing, I believe.
Not all anger is problematic, and
Yeah, a little
Kratos
Which is
bit.
already a fighting gauntlet in the game. So why put more?
Like the Dropnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and blast it back. He even has relics and magic that can warp space and slow down time.
Naturally,
Once you get that spear, you overpowered.
Of the Norse
Yeah.
gods,
I'm still thinking one of the
god
toughest things
thunder,
that
Thor,
game
who
things I had to
powerful
do
enough
was
fight
beat
the
them
fire
fucking
giant Surtur
Valkyries
and the world
in
serpent
that
Gorgon at the same
the
time.
first new God of War.
And that
Oh, yeah.
PS4,
would
like
be
that
the cause
was.
of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat
That was crazy.
me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr,
Even
the
Ragnarok had their
Ragnarok,
version
held
of the
off
Valkyries, but they
Ragnarok
were
for a
nowhere near as
considerable
tough.
time on his own. And
The last one was
sheer
kinda
power
tough,
of
but they
Ragnarok
nowhere near
shook
them.
Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the world tree, which is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation among its boughs. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree.
So
That's
it's
right.
Kind of like Kratos.
Yeah, early on, I'm
lives in
picking
a
Kratos for this
really,
win. Yeah,
really,
unless
Yeah.
Asura
big
can
tree
wow me
house.
with
In
some
his quest to free
feats
the Norse
that I don't know.
world, Kratos reclaimed old weapons by reckoning
Kratos
with his
is
past
just
sins,
super
even
overpowered,
taking up the
but
blade of
we're gonna
Olympus
see.
once again.
Even better, he actually got to be a
If I'm not
decent dad.
mistaken,
And now
Ashura's
the
kind of
boy
in
is
the
a
whole
man and
Son
also a
Wukong
bear.
like type
Kratos
of
made a
element.
lifetime of mistakes.
So
but
that's
his
true,
future would be
then-
different. He'd be more than he was in the past.
If he ain't
Not
beat
just a
Wukong,
god
then
of war,
I'm not surprised. You're not
a
wowing me.
father and a defender, a god of hope.
They really like Triple H.
Long ago, a demigod fell from the heavens, only to rise from the depths of Naraka after 12,000 years.
After 12
I was just thinking about reading it in my fucking head.
to punch everything dumb enough to get in his way. He was the demigod of wrath, Asura.
Alongside 7
Asura!
other demigod generals, Asura served as defender of humanity against the impure Goma, dark spirit monsters
Springs
infesting
QTs.
the world.
And the demigods battled the
Put him in
Goma
Marvel
by
Capcom?
wielding a mystic energy formed
What?
from human
I
prayer.
mean,
Mantra.
By
okay.
advancing technology with Mantra, the Guardian Generals became essentially hyper-powerful mystic cyborgs. They could each harness Mantra
It's a
through
hippie out read
different
is sexy as
emotional
fuck.
affinity. For August, it was greed. For Yasha, it was melancholy.
I'll give you one chance to
Let's
what
hit it.
Asura's is.
By tapping into his wrath, Asura can take many forms for battle, like the 6-armed Vajra, a snake
I'm the
powerful enough to
Vajra.
subdue the embodiment of the planet's will and the source of the Goma, Vlitra.
But he wasn't angry enough to put Goma Vlitra down for good. At least not
can't
yet.
kill it? Oh,
Of
you
course,
punk bitch.
Since he's literally powered by wrath, no enemy of Asura's would be stupid enough to do something that would make him even more mad, right? Right?
Funny you should say that.
God damn it.
First off, Asura is not some one-dimensional anger machine. In myth, the Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil, just like Asura himself. He's a warrior, but also a husband with a daughter.
Oh no.
Mithra has the unique power to
Husband with a
supercharge
daughter?
Mantra energy.
Sounds
Which
familiar.
gave Asura's prideful commander
It's the
Deus
same
an
old
idea. If he
song.
could weaponize Mithra, literally wiring her up to a super weapon, the Guardian Generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Well, obviously, Asura wasn't gonna go along with that. So Deus framed Asura for killing the Emperor, murdered his wife, kidnapped Mithra, and then just straight up killed him. What a dick.
But true to his nature,
Crazy.
Asura was literally too angry to die. So long as a single part
I'm
of his body
angry.
remains and can possess Mantra, he can climb back out of Naraka, a sort of limbo underworld between life and
This
death.
does sound like
Thanks
some
to
anime
coaching
shit. You're
from
too
a
angry to
strange
die.
golden spider, he did
Yes,
just
this is definitely
that,
anime shit.
with all new purpose in mind.
Make the gods pay! Oh yeah, they're calling themselves gods now. Turns out they're all assholes who started sacrificing thousands of innocent people to try to power up. So Asura got really pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded, rising enough to throw giants like ragdolls, shatter whole moons, and destroy a fellow deity, Wyzen.
Who could dwarf the planet and wreck it with just a finger. Look at
Hey.
this.
Asura is so powerful, his soul cannot be manipulated by the Goma or the deities. He
Okay.
can propel himself with mantra to fly, harden his fists to break steel.
Okay,
firing
got some
explosive
moves
energy
here.
blasts.
And headbutt you so hard you wish you could die even faster. The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy that can one-shot even the
Oh, the
toughest of
best move
foes.
is anger.
And when he goes unlimited mode, he can rapid fire those super attacks without overheating.
Asura's vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean, it was a lot of that, but he also tried to protect people from the gods, including a girl who very much reminded him of his own daughter.
Yeah, Asura's
Mitra.
the kind of guy who wants to be a great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid. Like that one dad that knocks out a ref at a Little League game.
And then
Damn.
the gods killed that girl too, along with her
Damn.
village, sparking Asura to unleash his berserker aura.
You know how the gods were sacrificing thousands of people to power up? Well, Asura got so freaking angry.
As long as
he
Kratos doesn't
built
make
up
him
enough
mad.
mantra to match him, even though they've been
That's your
building
wife,
a family
huh?
for thousands of years. Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally gets more powerful the angrier he gets. What did you think was gonna happen?
Yet even in berserker mode, Asura never lost total control.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms, and they're
Man,
big
basically
and
fucking
slow.
Naruto.
The man can launch so much angry mantra, he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
Asura's anger raised to levels so high even he couldn't contain it, scorching him into his wrath form.
Even though it hurts Asura while he's in it, this form is still perfect for absolutely shit-stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay though.
I'm
His
hearing
brother
demigods.
loved
I'm not hearing
Yasha
a person that knocked out gods.
and teamed up with
Is there
Asura
anime of this, or is some of these cutscenes? Because it's going from like game shit to actual animated.
Oh,
It looks like an anime. Like, do they flip flop between styles in the cutscenes? Or is there an animated version of this shit?
Oh, you know what they're gonna say? Play the game.
True.
Deus was defeated and Gaia was saved. Yet Asura's
Like the part that looks like
wrath
anime shit. Like they actually like that art style.
Yeah.
It turns out that spider that
The
guided
anime
him was
cutscene was
actually
the-
Chakravartin, the creator of mantra and the entire universe.
Chakra.
Was part of his
Shitaka.
plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it. That thing can literally hold a galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw hands.
Enter the mantra reactor. Capable of holding 7 trillion souls, Asura instead
damn.
used it as a vessel for a far greater power.
His own
Oh, yeah, Infinity
unfiltered
Stones?
rage.
He
At
definitely
last,
did.
Asura could show the world his real colors.
This man is
Everyone
basically
from the
my
humans
guy
to the
from
7 deities to
Hellsing.
Chakravartin saw Asura's anger
I look
as
hard.
a weapon, a sword for tyranny. When that was never who he was. His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield larger than a planet. Unbound by his past limits, Asura's ultimate destructor form effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving 2 quadrillion times
God
faster
damn.
than light, and obliterated whole stars.
Asura got a lot of
Chakravartin
cosmic shit
was
going on.
understandably
Yeah.
impressed.
I don't know.
A chance to take his place.
Kratos,
Asura
you might be in some
smiled at the
trouble.
offer and exended his arm.
Right into Chakra's face, as if he
Fought
was gonna
Akuma
let some
only to
god
his stance.
trample over more
That's what I'm
worlds.
saying, like,
Instead, he
who the fuck is
literally
Akuma?
beat the QTEs out of God,
the evil demon that's never killed
obliterating him
anybody.
and his plans in a cosmic explosion.
But with
We played that
Chakravartin dead, so was the
Uh,
concept
Akuma
of
versus
mantra
Asura.
itself. Those who depended on
Yeah.
it could
It was-
not survive.
That's how you forgot it.
I take your word.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later, still kicking ass, ready to smack a
Yeah,
random
the Street
thug,
Fighter
a meteor,
building.
or
The Street Fighter
Ryu.
2 building.
Right
I
in
know.
the balls.
It's interesting. Despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger, Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything. All because of just one thing.
Some bastard made his daughter cry, so they had to pay. Now that's a god I
Making
can get
kids cry,
behind.
bruh.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through
Is he in
all possibilities.
Fortnite? I
I think he was at one point.
For a dad battle!
He would stay Kratos. I'll take Asura just for.
Yeah,
to
taking Kratos.
even it out.
Kratos.
I really don't know how that could go, truthfully. I don't think it's gonna be a clear cut winner. Watch the ending have the explanation video. Well, it could have did this, could have did that. Go be some coulda shouldas at the end of the shit.
Handshake. Like I said, it got some good animation here.
Boy, I told you to close the fucking door.
You ain't boy. Where the hell you taking me, bro? Darted it. Damn, just beat them up.
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia, but not for long.
Voice sound familiar.
Not want this fight.
Damn, he didn't even know what happened. Yeah, I'm loving the soundtrack already. Just give it that beautiful.
Come on, Kratos, prove them that PlayStation is superior.
Kratos! That man with a rock.
I always hated characters with 6 arms ever since Spider-Man. That was the only toy that was in stores with the fucking 6 arms.
Yep, I remember that shit.
You
Come
let
on.
your wrath consume you. I have been down that road.
Oh, here we go.
Shut up!
Back when I was Quan Chi.
Very well.
Woo!
About to get clapped.
Clap it up. Damn.
Stop that shit, huh?
More rage. We're gonna make you mad right now.
Just had to be there, didn't you? What if she was 10 steps behind and didn't make it?
You made her cry.
So Asura's fueled by kids crying, like Broly.
That's why I hear it right now.
You've been here before, Kratos.
He definitely has. Oh, you stopped Ragnarok. We started Ragnarok. Give me your hand. I fought Atlas.
I don't think he did that with ease.
That was too easy.
Death has not heard me yet, Titan.
Ooh, talk your shit. Damn.
You deserve a worthy end.
He did a Spider-Man move.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that sword kind of. That sword's a god killer.
I feel like Asura didn't do all the shit that they talked about.
He really didn't. Like that was just.
I felt like some shit was missing.
No. You died a warrior's death, bro. He kind of fucked you up kind of quickly, though.
It doesn't seem too easy.
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
God damn.
Was little girl to keep crying?
Wait.
Why she get one cry out? It disappeared.
He basically made Kratos feel bad as shit. Like, God damn it.
He left me like dry dog shit. Turned white. Too late.
You feel like shit, don't you? You feel like dog shit, don't you?
Now, where's the coulda, woulda, shouldas?
Well, I guess Asura's wrath really is gone. But are we sure this is how it'd go? Even though Asura can blow up stars?
Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising light.
At first glance, speed seems like a shoo-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios, the sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
So, kinda hard to quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused that spawned the universe.
Arguments could be made
Okay.
for which is faster, the primordial shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even.
Okay.
But what does speed matter if you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience. Asura lived across centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura easily takes experience.
Okay.
But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had.
Sure, Asura's quite skilled and a
So anybody with
monster at
experience
martial
could be
arts,
anybody
but
else
his
to come
fighting
in.
style mostly
So Michael
relies
Jordan
on
could beat
one
LeBron
thing.
one-on-one, no problem, right?
A lot of punches.
Because Jordan was playing before
Weapons,
LeBron
magic,
was.
runes, relics, and even his rage gave him far more options in combat, slowing down time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra.
Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra energy, that's it for him. So the Dropnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed. Versatility, and multiple ways to finish this for good before Asura just comes crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could, Asura's resurrections take years or whole centuries, days at best.
But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do! If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
But a closer examination of their feats reveals the truth.
At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout, and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe.
Destroying that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000 times.
Extremely
Damn.
impressive and unfathomable. However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of Yggdrasil.
Ragnarok is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant
Got this nigga was in the
time.
game.
So Kratos
Yeah, he
should be
was-
capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in game.
Even if we assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy 9 million
This God of
times
War
over.
cookbook of the
That's
9 realms.
almost 100
Damn, this
times
shit is
more than
ridiculous.
Chakravartin's destruction. And this isn't some one-off outlier. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing.
That's why I say he's been there
It's
before.
easy to think that
Yep.
we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality, and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos killed Kronos. Add in the
That's
clear numerical
ridiculous.
comparison of Chakravartin,
Kratos
Ragnarok,
did it.
and
It's like the
Brazil,
Simpsons
and
did it.
Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath 2, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Asura's the sun rises. The god of wrath was Kratos.
The winner.
Yeah, it's
is
Capcom. Yeah, it's Capcom to bring back Asura.
But
But they can't even bring back third.
Yeah, he said, what
I
if?
told you it was gonna be some woulda, coulda shit. They try to ease their comments, man.
Yeah, it's a bullshit, bruh.
Yeah, did they do this with Goku Superman? This fight is
Nope.
I thought they did a woulda for somebody.
Yeah.
So what's the woulda had to battle if it comes to it doesn't. Bro, they trying to do damage control.
This is all this is damage control. Oh, wow. He punched him.
He did the QTE. Twice his way to the afterlife.
You want to see your wife or you? Ew.
Slap my head out the way. Touch me.
Where's Freya? Where's my other wife? Your other wife? Yes, you know, I've been fucking.
And that concludes my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end. Next time on
That was,
Death Battle.
oh, man.
Nicolas Cage? Ghost Rider.
It is Ghost Rider. Oh,
And Spawn?
ooh.
Please beat the shit out of Spawn.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle.
Please
Nah,
beat Spawn.
Spawn is kind of overpowered, bro.
Stop shoehorning Spawn into shit. Bro, I've been saying this since we've been streaming. Keep doing Mortal Kombat, you do other stuff. Stop shoehorning Spawn into shit.
That's hilarious. Yo, but you know who will never be on the death battle? Duke Nukem.
Has he never been at the...
No, he never
It seems
will.
like Duke Nukem and... I think they did Master Chief and Doom guy, right?
They don't want to Duke Nukem. Who would you put against Duke Nukem?
The Wolfenstein guy.
See, they should put Bloody Roar in it. My guy Hugo, but shout out to Kratos and Asura.
Bloody Roar will never be on Death Battle.
Just like Halo would never be on PlayStation. Hold up! Sorry, Cortana. Sorry, Cortana. But yeah, next time Ghost Rider Spawn. I'm hoping Ghost Rider takes that. I just don't like Spawn. Much as I love Michael J. White.
Bruh,
Much as I love Michael J. White, I can't stand
Spawn.
Spawn.
Asura for real. I can fight Kratos with my eyes closed. Fuck yeah. They totally did Asura dirty. If I were in the ring, I'd fuck Kratos up with my eyes closed too. It's all about heart and power, you know. If I was there, Kratos wouldn't stand a chance. Against the real heavyweight champ, ain't nobody messing with that.